Hi, I'm Sherry. Welcome back to Dreams Are Seeds. It has been quite the week here at the garden, and I'm very excited to announce we got a rabbit. She's so cute. Her name is Luna Benita, and she's basically going to be our instant compost bin here at the garden. I know a lot of people struggle trying to keep rabbits out of the garden, but she has her little hutch where she lives, and we've built her a little space so that we can seclude her so that she can eat the grass. I'm very excited to have this little beauty on the garden. Oh, and she's such a sweet one. She's a little shy. Say hi to our friends. It's so adorable. Anyway, this is some great news because I am going to have somebody that eats the scraps and fertilizes the garden and fills me with warm, cozy feelings of cuteness. You like that broccoli rabe, baby? We got her at this rabbit farm that grows meat breeds, so she's a lucky one. Hopefully, she's gonna live a long, happy life here with us. She looks to be enjoying herself so far. So, we have a bunch of stuff that I want to get done today, and I wanted to bring you along for some of it. We're gonna set up some lovely arch trellises, and I'm gonna show you just how I do it. One of my arch trellises is all ready for setup, and I have another one that is just the panels, and I'm gonna try to show you how I curve them into an arch. It is not, it may not be the most professional or effective way to do it, but it's the way I do it, and it serves its purpose. So let's get into it. I'm just gonna use some zip ties to put this whole thing together. Say a prayer for my plans. It was, ooh, everyone looks okay. This was a bit of a last minute decision to put arches on this particular place. That's why there's plants over there that I'm a little scared for. But I think they're going to be fine. This part is a little bit complicated if you're doing it by yourself. I mean, it's possible, and that's how I'm doing it. But if you can, find a garden buddy. Mine is resting right now. But that's okay. He's been up to a lot today. Terrible. I wish my supplies were a little bit hardier. It's what I have on hand right now, so they'll have to do. I think it looks good enough. It's a little tall, but my garden buddy is pretty tall as well. Let me just see that from afar. It's a little higher up than the other ones, but it still looks pretty good. I think it looks good. I think that's a little better. Well, yeah, that'll do, Peg. That'll do. Third. Third. I'm gonna need some more zip ties. So now I'm gonna try to show you how I curve my panels and finish securing that one. And there you have it, a curved panel. I'm gonna try to bring you up closer. Maybe a little too late. Sorry. A little prayer for my rutabagas. I'm not excessively worried because the critters came back and attacked them. And weirdly, they broke all the leaves, but they didn't take the roots this time. I don't know. Maybe it's a different critter. Now I'm just gonna finish this up by cutting the excess, just because I think it looks a lot neater. Oh, I think that one needs some backup. And there you have it. That is how I set up my arch trellises. And it's hard for me to get a good shot because we have a rose bush right here. So I cannot give you the full front because it's covered by the rose bush. But I think it looks pretty good. And it's a very simple thing. It may be a little harder if you're doing it by yourself, but go ahead and try it. If that's all you've got, I advise you to always work with what you have. So that's it for today. Oh no, that's not it for today. Let's harvest some stuff. I just remembered there's tomatoes ready for harvest. So this video is not over yet. This tomato feels a little soft, which means it's perfectly ripe and ready for harvest. I love it. This is, in case you're tired of hearing it, a Japanese black trifle. And I'm gonna take this little one. This one can still hold for a day or two. Here's how my lovely kale is doing. It looks a little trimmed because I've been feeding a bunch of it to our little rabbit. And I am in love with this nasturtium. Isn't it a vision? I have a little sunflower growing on the corner. It was attacked by worms, but it's having a pretty good comeback. I believe this is the white-seeded giant sunflower. I think this is a Mexican variety. I think this is a Tarahumaran variety. My cauliflower looks really sad. I left it because I wanted to see how much it would grow, but it just started to stretch. I probably should harvest this. And I'm not sure if the critters attacked this plant or maybe it was just, maybe it's just some heavy, worm damage, but this plant looks like it's in really bad shape. I'm gonna have to harvest that. I'm gonna try it anyway. And these lovely calendulas. So, that was it for today. It was lovely having you here, as it always is. And I'll see you on the next one. 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 Bye. It's pretty good. I'm not sure if there's anyone out there like me that likes the flavor of raw cauliflower. Also, broccoli. I love the flavor of raw broccoli and mushrooms. So, if you're anything like me, please leave me a comment down below so I know I'm not the only one. Mm. Mm. White cherries. Wow. Very underrated and very delicious. At least underrated by me. And since this is also a perfect little tomato, I'm gonna have to. I have to. I love the green tones of black tomatoes. A black tomato usually has green shoulders and or green insides. can see that a little bit. They're always so flavorful. I highly recommend black varieties. I haven't had luck with many of them. I've found that usually most of them produce very early for me, but they peter out quite rapidly. They're sure worth the effort though. Oh, tomatoes, my sweet love.